morning, good afternoon, good evening to everybody. Today is a new day. The sun is shining, so we have a new project on mine. Here I bring you a LG Stylo 4. It's been a while. I don't upload a video, but today I want to share this project with you guys. As always, bring you new techniques and ways to work. So let's put our hands on this and not wasting more time. So we have here LG Stylo 4. As you guys can see, like right there, you can see this lighting up is destroyed. So we're gonna take care of that. We got this guitar pick, we got a Phillips screwdriver and this flat tool, the replacement screen. In this case I didn't buy it with the frame, and we're gonna be doing this project right now. First we're gonna start by removing the back panel. We have to apply heat. I don't want to go too close because this is kind of giving me the feeling that this is not glass. It's more like a plastic, but we'll see. All right, that's why I'm not going all crazy with the heat. All right, I just got in right here. You see, the razor blades are very strong, so we need something strong like that. All right, I think I'm 100% sure this is plastic, as I mentioned. Wow, I can't believe it. I didn't even know. Like, you see, that's a real surprise for me. I was going to say glass, and then this is not a glass. This is like a plastic, like a thick plastic. Same like the back cover, like the old back cover plastic, but they just make one solid back panel. So look here, as you guys saw, I just give it the first push with one of these razor blade. You know, just be very careful, don't scratch the back panel or whatever. And I just insert my very thin flat tool like this. So from here now on, I'm gonna help myself with alcohol. Just get like 90% alcohol or whatever, 91%, whatever is available for you. And I'm gonna just throw a drop right here. You know, we're working with alcohol. Your phone, we're not gonna be water damage or something like that. Don't worry about that. This is how I'm doing this project. You know, before I just go with the razor blade around, but just in a new technique. If you guys just want to try it out, if you guys are comfortable with the razor blade, or maybe I don't know, some people I see they use like a suction cup. I mean, I used to do it, but no more. Long time ago, since the iPhone 3G or something. Okay, so we're gonna work our way around this with this alcohol like that. You see, when the adhesive is getting wet with alcohol, so it just loosens. So you're gonna see it's not gonna be hard to remove this back panel. All right, we're just gonna walk our way around this. There we go. And with my other hand, I just been pulling it out. You know, since this is not glass, it's even like less risk for you to like chip the glass and all will get broken. But you know, since this is not glass, it will just like popping out. You know, and we're gonna just go around like this. Sometimes my videos are long because I like to explain a lot what I'm doing. I mean, it's good for you, I guess. The more I explain, the less trouble you're gonna have at attempting your own repair. So just gonna drop a little bit of alcohol in there too, and I'm gonna just go around this like that. You know, no worries. You know, It's just a happy phone, which is damaged right now, and we just gonna give him. We're gonna make this phone smile. Let's put it like that. Okay, when I went around with my flat tool, so I lose most the adhesive around. So now I'm gonna just pull it apart like this. And as you guys can see, it's nothing to break. As long as I see, nothing to break. I see that's the, I think it's fingerprint. Yeah, I'm right. That's for the fingerprint sensor. And it's not a cable there. It's just this point, contact point right here. It's not actually a cable, then you can rip it. Just be careful in the on the power, by the power button. Don't go too deep with your tool or razor blade, whatever you're using, because the cable for the power button is right there. It's not too far. If you go too deep, you will damage. As I mentioned, this is plastic. You guys can see that's a plastic. I'm actually surprised. Like, since I saw this phone coming out, I really thought this was going like glass. I saw it was like glass. Come on, it just tricked me. Anyways, we're gonna put this on the side. With no more talking, we're gonna remove our screws. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's all I can see. 13 screws. Let's remove them. Alright, we'll remove all the screws, and I'm gonna grab my razor blade and I'm gonna just lift these kind of plates, like a plastic plate, just covering the inside components. As you guys can see, I just give it a little push way out, unclip the clip. So, and I want to just I think kind of lift it, and this panel will come out like this. It's just holding the whole motherboard and some other connections, and I think antennas and whatever around. We have this little inductor right here, which I'm not 100% sure at the moment I'm making this video. I should prepare more when I make this video, and I think this is kind of a wireless charger, but I never saw one this looking like this. But anyways, forgive me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna just put this on the side. Okay, next step, what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this motherboard. We're gonna unplug all these connections, batteries. First battery, we have here the front camera. I'm gonna just unplug the front camera. There you go. What else I see? Okay, LCD connector. Okay, this little piece, it goes on top of the charging port, so we're just gonna remove it, put it on the side, just we don't lose it. And something else right here, which I don't know if it's the speaker or the charging port. Could be a charging port. We're gonna find out in just a minute. Okay, I'm gonna lift that. Okay, we have unplugged every single cable. So right now there is no screws. We just checked for screws holding the motherboard, but there is none. At this point, I'm just going to remove the SIM tray out of the phone. So that will give me a chance to just lift the motherboard. I'm gonna just use this guitar pick, and very carefully I'm gonna just unclip this motherboard out of the frame. just be careful. Just don't let any cable connected to the motherboard, so we avoid any damage on any part. And voila, here is the motherboard. Let's put it on the side. Here we have the speaker and the charging port. I'm gonna remove the charging port just for the sake of this video, and so you guys can learn, just in case you want to replace the charging port. Okay, to replace the charging port, what you guys have to do is just basically lift this little cable next to the LCD cable on the bottom next to the battery, and you have to just lift it. Basically, it's just hold by adhesive, and this little tiny cable, be very careful with that one. Maybe you want to use like tweezers, because that's the microphone. If you ripped off this little part right here, I hope you guys can see it, this little part, that's the microphone. Other people are not gonna be able to hear you. Again, other people are not gonna be able to hear you. That's it, to replace the microphone, the charging port, I'm sorry. And we're gonna put it on the side. We're gonna put all together at the end of this video. Okay, so now we don't have much to remove. Basically, we leave it as it is, and we're gonna use our heat gun to remove the LCD. We're just gonna extract the LCD to the front, because we have now access to the cable, which is the only part attached to the motherboard. There's no two cables, there's not only one cable. We're gonna use our heat gun again and apply a good amount of heat this time. I used to do this without gloves, but now it's just easier to use gloves. That's what I just find out. I can grab these, even if it's hot, I'm not gonna burn my hands. I'm gonna use this razor blade just to crack this this motherboard out of the frame. I advise you to also use glasses if you can, because these pieces of glass, sometimes they go flying, and you don't want to lose one of your eyes on this attempt of repair. I advise you very strongly to use glasses when your phone is on this kind of shape. Okay, we're gonna just extract this LCD. I'm gonna work a little bit gently, just to not scratch the middle frame, which in this case is really bad anyways. But okay, one point, don't lose your ear mesh always. I'm gonna just put it on the side and clean it later. You see, that's what is a good use of gloves, because I can grab this very bad broken LCD with my hands, and I'm like not much concerned of cutting myself, because these gloves are strong. All right, we're just gonna apply more heat here on the bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna just pull this like this, just like that, as you guys can see. Okay, here I just found another problem right here. All right, seems to be a kind of metal here. Oh no, it's not a metal, a kind of plastic here holding down the LCD cable. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab one of these tools, and I'm gonna just kind of lift this. Is basically the speaker, the speaker compartment. You see, it came off like this. That was the last piece of the puzzle. Okay, I'm gonna try to save this little sticker that it goes on top, so I'll put it the same way when I finish with the new screen, just to, you know, keep it original. Okay, now we have full access to this cable, which is the last piece that we were missing. So at this point, I'm just going to pull that cable like this, and it will go through and come out from the front like this. We have this broken glass, and you see a lot of pieces of glass around. Just make sure clean that up really good. You see this mess? I'm gonna clean this mess and we're gonna continue. All right, we're back. Clean our area, and now always with the toothbrush, just go all the way around the phone or the frame, cleaning any other piece of glass. Then it could just, you know, stick stuck on the phone. Just we go all the way around like this. You see? Ooh, you see that piece? I didn't even see it. So that would be something that kills our new LCD right away. So just make sure, here's where you can take extra detail, and just make sure there is no glass whatsoever anywhere around this area where the LCD is gonna just we're gonna be installed. Okay, if you want to, you can pass your finger if you feel any bump. See, it feels good. There we go. Clean frame. That's how it should be. At this moment, if you have any piece that you see of metal shifting inside, probably this is the moment when you can cut it, or just trying to bend it or trim it, because when you put your new LCD, especially on these metal frames, you don't want anything in between the glass and whatever the frame, you know, because it's gonna break your new LCD right away. So we have to avoid that at any cost. All right, there we go. Some people sell this LCD together with the frame. I strongly advise you, if you are new on this repair, or if you're attempting your own repair, I strongly advise you to buy with the frame. It's gonna just take you a few more steps, because you have to remove these inner parts, which I don't remove right now because they are on the frame, but at the long run it's just gonna be a better installation because you don't have to go through this. But if you're brave enough, just go ahead and do it this way, which is the cheapest way, because you know, you don't have to buy the frame. Anyways, at this moment, what I always like to do is I'm gonna stick my new screen here, which I have it over here next to me. I'm gonna remove this very gently, this little sticker. I'm going to just get that cable through the middle frame. I can even test, you see, if my screen is gonna lay down flat and nice. And at this moment, I'm gonna test it. Always, I advise all my people, all my followers, anybody who's watching this video, always test your new part. There's so many manufacturer mistakes or bad parts out there, and it's not worth it for you. You're gonna lose money. Just test it. It will take you not long, a few minutes. No, not even minutes, you know. Yeah, let's put it this way, a few minutes. But a few minutes could cost you the cost of the LCD, which is this LCD doesn't run so cheap right now. So we're just going to test this new LCD. If I can get it to connect. All right, let me just check this, make sure. Yeah, it's kind of crooked. Do a better job here. You see, all these kind of details you check on before you glue anything down. You see, if you need to move that cable a little bit to the left, to the right, center it, and I'm gonna just plug in this LCD to the motherboard. That's it. That's it. You see, I'm gonna show you where it goes. Right there, just like that. Okay, and connect the battery. I'm going to connect the battery like that, and look, to turn on this phone even without putting screws or anything, you just push the motherboard on this side, so that makes sure that the contact points from the power button, they make contact with the motherboard. Just push it right there and very gently, and the phone will turn on. Now we see some life on this phone. We see some life. Nothing like before. You see on the condition this phone came, it was very bad, very bad. So we're just gonna test here some of the keys on the keyboard. I don't think this one rotate. Let me see. No, it's not gonna rotate the menu. You can go even emergency call and test. I can even hear vibrate back, and we can, if you want to remove this sticker, we just gonna remove it like this. Everything is touching. Just make sure you take your time, you know. You can test every single one of them, but at least we see this is a working LCD. Now we're gonna just proceed for the installation. For this repair, we're gonna use some B9000. We're gonna apply this adhesive around. Don't forget to put your ear mesh. You don't want the phone looking ugly after spending money and time. Apply this B9000, give a nice grip, and it's gonna seal the phone really, really good. See? Just a little strip, like that. Here comes the time. I'm gonna just peel this little sticker. I'm gonna get that cable through the frame for the last time, because this is gonna be your home. Make sure it's aligned on place. And from here, I'm gonna lay this cable flat. That's it. The best way right now is we're gonna put some clamps at this moment, and we're gonna let it sit for like 5-10 minutes. Alright, that was good enough, and now we're just gonna remove these clamps. There we go. We have our LCD already stick to the frame. After installing the new LCD, nicely done with the B7000 glue, what we're gonna do is just very simple. I'm gonna go ahead and install back the charging port, but first remember we have to put the speaker, loudspeaker. Just gonna click this on top of the LCD connector, and then we're gonna slide in our charging port. If you did remove it, which you have to, because this cable goes underneath. It's a good thing we did. But just in case you have a charging port problems, you just have to come and remove this part. Very easy. All right, there we go. And at this point, we just installing all the parts that we took out, which is it's not many. Basically, the motherboard right here. The most important one. Imagine you do this repair and then, oh, I forgot to put the motherboard. That would be a big laugh. All right, just plug in all these cables. I would advise you plug in the battery last, because any electric current around the phone could damage if we just do like a short or stuff. All right, I'm gonna put the SIM tray just to secure the motherboard down. You don't have to do it right now. You can do it at the end, whatever, except to you. This is your own choice. We're done here. Remember this little bracket that goes on top of the charging port. Gonna just put it back. And at this moment, I'm going to plug in the battery last, like as I told you. There you go. And now we have everything most likely set on place. We're gonna just put this panel, then hold down, basically just push down the motherboard, which is held by some screws. Like some details, then I don't understand why they happen. Are they mistakes? But for example, look at this. This looks like smaller on the top and bigger on the bottom, like a triangle shape. I don't know. Is it me? Look, this detail right here. The battery seems like crooked, moved to the side from the bottom, and like to the right from the bottom and the left to the top. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's the point of those details, but I could care less. Here we go. And this one, make sure that everything is closed down. Everything must close down nicely. Okay. Let me see. There we go. There we go. Everything is nicely closed. Now we're gonna proceed and install all these screws. All right, we're done here. All right, we're done with all the screws, and all we have left is to install our back panel back. Like I told you guys, look, this panel, thank God I didn't apply so much heat on it, because this is a plastic panel. So I'm gonna just apply a little bit 7,000 to hold. All right, we're just gonna lay this on top of the frame. If you see like a little bit of glue, extra glue, don't panic. You just can clean it with your fingers, and at this point we can also hold it with these. I keep using this broken one with these clamps, so just to make sure it dries and it keep the shape. Basically, it keep the shape. Remember, it's a plastic. I mean, I'm still surprised that this was plastic. Like, since this phone came out, I was behind it. Oh my god, I wanna try one of those. It looks so nice. It looks like the glass. I mean, come on. Okay, guys. I'm gonna let this dry for just like another 5 minutes, and I'll be right back. just to turn it on in front of you to show you that the phone is still alive, working after all we did. Alright, this seems to be dry. I'm gonna remove these clamps for the last time. I'm gonna peel off this sticker. I didn't want to touch it, but not problem. We can do it. I'm gonna turn on this phone. Actually, this phone was in a really bad shape, as you guys saw at the beginning of the video. And like you see, this phone, you can fix it for like, I think if you buy it with the frame right now, it goes for like 80 bucks. Like, and it's a pretty nice phone. I mean, at the time I'm doing this video, probably when you attempting this repair, maybe it's gonna cost like 60 bucks, which is a nice for this huge phone. It's a good price for just for the LCD. Okay, here we have everything working. I'm gonna just dial a few more stuff here, and just to show you that everything is working. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate all the good comments. Some good people sometimes left me. It just give me more motivation to keep doing more videos, and I'm glad I'm able to help through this platform. Many people like they just leave me comments like, oh, thank you, I fixed my phone by watching this video. That's why it takes so long to do my videos, because I like to do very details. Maybe it's not for those people who like seek to make money out of this, but to fix your phone, you know, and save 30-40 bucks. For most of the people, those 30 and 40 bucks, that means like maybe some cloth for their kids, some nice dinner for the family. So I'm glad I'm able to do this for you, and thank you for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.